What is up, beautiful people? We are closing some deals live, which is always fun, right? I'm gonna be doing that. That'll be a great time. Uh, and yeah, we'll start getting to it. I'm gonna do it on my phone, right? Because unfortunately, if I share my screen, YouTube's gonna kick me off. But yeah, let's close some deals live. Let's have a good time doing it, and you'll just have to give me a second to kind of get everything straightforward. I don't want to start lagging in the middle of this. So we're going to do this. Just getting myself a little bit ready. All right. Let's start closing some deals, yeah? So comment if you comment if this gives you any value, you know? Just hope I'm helping people out. All right, let's see here. Sorry, it's just going to take me a little while to load stuff. Okay. Come on. Come on, phone. Let's do this. Good to see you, Roller Girl. Appreciate you being on here. All right. We're just getting this ready. Looks like it is on market. Come on. The heck, phone. Dude. Hey, Mike, hold on a second. This is Jonah Corchin. I'm trying to put you on my speaker and it's not working. Hold on. Trying to. Sorry, give me 5 seconds. Oh, there we go. Mike, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, I was just calling you back about 101 Madrone Avenue in Woodacre. Was looking at it. Looks mostly like a cosmetic fixer, like interesting choices on the color of the cabinets and stuff like that. Is there anything like structurally or foundationally?
What?
I was saying, is there anything structurally or foundationally wrong with it?
It needs a new foundation.
Oh, gotcha.
It needs a septic, and it's on a 3/4 of an acre lot. Buyer profile. The question you might want to ask is, what is the buyer profile for this house? And that buyer profile is buy it and tear it down, build new, buy it and do nothing and call your agent in 10 years or 5 or whatever, resell it exactly the way it is now.
Okay.
It's never been up. And then, or buy it, live in it, and kind of just fix it as you go. Like you're just struggling to get it into the market at the lowest price point. So
right.
It's priced at that level where someone bought it. And again, I'll ignore the list price. Say someone got it for $750. They may very well just turn it down, or they just have a good deal because they can't afford anything else. The seller's willing to sell it to them, but and they might never touch it because you can live in it. It's definitely serviceable, but it's a nice enough property that if you were to put, 2, 3, 4, 800,000 into it, it's still a moneymaker.
Sure. And we think it's a teardown because the foundation is just completely screwed, basically. Is there anything else that's making it?
No, half of the house, there's an extension off the main entryway for a bedroom. That's how it's solid. That's on a more modern foundation, was probably done in the last 20 years. But the foundation, the house probably dates back, 80, 90 years, and it's original foundation. Its floors are sloping. And
Oh, what the fuck? Come on. I can't have my phone not work right now. What just happened in the middle of that?
hello.
Hey, sorry. I don't know what happened there. I think the call accidentally died. Sorry. So you were saying it's the main house is sloping?
Yeah, inside the main house, just very pronounced sloping in the floors in two different directions, kind of like sails in the middle and slopes off at either side. So it definitely, there's no question. Anybody who walks in, and every person who has walked in has made that comment. And we're not hiding it. We know it. It's an original house. It needs to be gutted and expanded, or it's the type of lot where it could easily be expanded and turned into something totally different, or you could fix it the way it is, but you would probably start with a new foundation.
Okay. So the floors are sloping, but are there cracks all on the walls that I can't see? I'm curious,
Well, the whole house has been painted.
Right.
If there are cracks, you wouldn't see it anyway. It's subsequently been painted.
Okay. Alrighty then. That gives me a lot that the foundation's screwed. Okay. How about, does it have heating or
It has an old boy. It doesn't heat. You can get a loan. It will definitely is blendable, but it has heat, but it's old. It needs everything.
Yeah.
With the exception of maybe a few places in the bedroom and to the left, the back of the house is new on a newer foundation that does have double pane windows, and that's newer within say the last 20 years or something.
Makes sense. And then it looks vacant. Looks like nobody's living in it right now. I saw that you're the listing agent. I guess my last question is just what's making them sell it now?
They've lived there for 50 years and they're like 87 years old.
Gotcha. And are downsizing? It's a small house, but moving somewhere.
They're living with their daughter. They're living with their daughter right now.
Okay.
Failing health, essentially.
Right. Gotcha. Makes sense. I think that's basically all I would need, right, for now. Those answers all of my questions. I'll comp it out. I'll see what it is. I guess my last question is so would they take something like 750? Is that where they're thinking price wise right now?
I can tell you right now, this is not it does not have lack of interest. I know it seems like it's been on the market for a minute, but a lot of people going back. There's a couple going back on Saturday with my foundation guys to go look at it, who would be buying it not to flip it, but would be buying it for themselves. But it's listed at $889. I think the seller, they're not moving back into the house. They're going to have to negotiate something to make themselves whole to get out of there. Now, is that 750 or is that 789? $100,000 price drop. I don't discourage offers. I encourage them and try to work with them, whatever they are, with the seller, and just again at their age, they have to. And it's a delicate conversation, right? You can't God, you can't spend this in the amount of days you have left. I wouldn't say that, but the inference is there, and I think they're well aware of it. Do they have enough money to maybe get into a senior community or something? That's
right. Right. Okay. Is that their goal is to get enough money from this sale to get into a senior community? Is that kind of what
I think they have sale. So I think they're just like any other seller, like they
Trying to
want
figure it
as
out.
much as they can get for it. But they also have to be realistic and know that they're once they left that building a month ago, they're never coming back.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, I think my last step is I just got to see what's been selling around the area and give you a call back. That sound good?
Sounds good.
Do you
Yeah, sounds good.
one last question actually. Do you know of any others or just this one?
Well, I mean, it seems to me like companies like yours, you guys are always looking for off-market stuff. No one's giving. Bob sells various houses, does not do well in Marin County, and if they do, the claim is getting ripped off because everything sells here at a price, and it's usually above the bottom feeding price. But yeah, I have properties that have deferred maintenance that need work. That I think are great, but I mean, I have houses now that would have sold last year for 1.3 and are on the market for $1,089,000, and I don't know why they're not selling. They're great. They would be probably more in this realm of cosmetic fixtures, like 2 bathrooms, floors, landscaping. That would be one on 66 Alta. That's listed at $1,089,000. They'd probably take $1,025,000. But they've already put in the Viking range and the Bosch dishwasher.
In Lagunitas?
In Lagunitas. It's a killer. When you see it, you'll see that it was staged. It looks beautiful. But one half of the house was not remodeled. So the upside would be exterior paint. The landscaping is the biggest equity play. Because my clients who are selling it did not... They're all about mountain biking and hiking and biking and working. That's all they do. So when they bought it from a little old Japanese lady, it's like a rock garden, defensible space, no grass house. You put in
a photo of them mountain biking or somebody mountain biking.
Well, that's the area.
No, I get it. Yeah, like this one, okay, so here's what we're looking for. I mean, this one might be too nice for me. I feel like the foundation issue one, your instincts were right. I'm probably gonna be better for the foundation issue one potentially. This one, I think, I see that it's not remodeled, but you're right, it's super cosmetic. So I just feel like I wouldn't be competitive. But I guess my only question for this one is what's the reason they're selling?
They're moving out of the area. For a job transfer. They wouldn't normally move. They just remodeled half the house. That's the kitchen, the wide plank floors,
I get it.
They tore down a bunch. They made the great room feel. But it's a 3-hour commute round trip to his job.
So just because I feel like I don't know if we've ever talked on the phone or we haven't talked in a really long time, what I look for are either heavy fixers, right? You had a good instinct with Madrone, like a foundation issue, something like that, where I'm actually bringing value as a fix and flipper or as a real estate investor, right? Those are the ones I look for, or ones where there's ideally or at least has some sort of motivation, like it's in pre-foreclosure, probate, no equity, hoarder scenario, where there's other things that they might value other than price, like a hold back or quick close, all of that stuff that you already know about, right? So do you know of any that are any other ones other than Madrone that's a heavier fixer and or they have some sort of distress, or is it more just these cosmetic fixers?
I mean, I can't disclose at this point because it's an older man and I don't know if he survives, but he's been through it. I do have something possibly that's going to come up that would be a $500,000 3-bedroom, 1-bath house on a half-acre all by itself. It would be a great project, but he's just not ready yet. He's sort of told me to keep that in my pocket. So
gotcha. So he doesn't even want to sell yet.
Well, he doesn't know what his health prognosis is. He's just trying to figure out. He's an older gentleman, and it involves his offspring, his kids. So
sure,
just sort of figure it out.
What's the timeline on that one? Do you have any idea?
I just have to check in with them, but I kind of procrastinate checking in with them because he's just going through a whole bunch of shit right now.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's work on Madrone. I'm not here to pressure anyone to sell their house. So what I'll do is we'll talk about Madrone at the end of that. We can talk about this one if by the time we're done with Madrone, anything's moved there. But yeah, we can see if that's the right one. I can also send you a text that I usually send to agents slash sellers. That's here's the benefits of working with an investor. I mean, I bet you know most of them, but I like sending it anyways. And yeah, and let me underwrite Madrone. Let me see just what I think based on my numbers, and let me get back to you. And yeah, Mike, really hope if we can't get Madrone, maybe we can get the other one, and if not that one, then we just keep going, and eventually we get a deal.
Sounds good. Hey, I gotta jump, but yeah, thanks for calling in.
100%. See you, Mike. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Whatever that other one is going to be the deal. Madrone ain't going to be shit. Madrone ain't going to be shit. Okay. Let's see here. It's getting hot. Hold on. It's this guy. You guys are going to have to bear with me for a second, actually. I got to go to the bathroom. So hold on. All right. Let's do it. Let's do some comping. So there isn't much to go off of here. Forgot to ask him one question. Okay, hold on. All right, we're gonna comp that later because I want to make sure I got the right info before I comp it. All right, let's keep moving. See if this one's still around. It is. Come on. Dude. Get rid of all of this shit. Hold on. It's just not making the call. Come on. Make the call. Oh, wait, this one isn't even. Okay, that's that. I can do this here, Eric. Didn't I talk to this guy yesterday? I talked to him yesterday and he got mad at me. I remember that. Yeah, and I just don't have time for that. Sorry, I'm just responding. I can't show you guys what I'm doing. So I know this will be boring unless I actually make a call, but also need one to make a call about. Come on, dude. This makes it life harder. Okay, let's go.
Oh, hi. You've reached Chase Friedman with the Turner, Marco, and Friedman team at EXP Realty, and I'm so sorry that I missed your call.
Dude, the app is like not it right now. I wonder if I gotta like restart my phone. Hold on. I'm gonna restart my phone real quick. Till then, what stuff could we do? Maybe we'll just comp some while I'm waiting for my phone to restart. Make sure. Just checking over these. I don't know why. I don't have many to comp right now. Lots of BRBCs, but sorry guys, it's just my phone's acting up. My phone acts up too much. I might have to switch this up. Okay. Is this up and running again? Let's hope this starts working now.
EXP Realty, and I'm so.
There it goes. It's starting to work now. Okay. No answer. It's so slow. I wonder if there's like an update to this app or something that would make it quicker. High level. No. Still. Yeah, update it. Here we go. Maybe this will do it. Sorry, this is boring, guys. It's just like not doing it the way it's supposed to. Good. Okay. Someone just called me. So let's call them.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, Cynthia. This is Jonah. You just called me.
Oh, yes. Hi.
Hey.
So I always get your text messages, and I figured I would call. So I do have a listing in Oakland.
Okay.
It's on a simple fixer-upper, but I kind of wanted to just mention it and see if it can go anywhere. Sorry. It's a big, I could text you the listing, and you can
Sure.
go through, have disclosures and everything.
Is it your listing? Like, are you the listing agent?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Text me. You can text me the link. I mean, what's the address so I can start looking at it?
Yeah, it's 3727 Delmont, Delmont Avenue in Oakland. And I can send you the disclosure pack also, the link.
Sure. I'll definitely take that after the call, but I'll definitely also want to ask you a couple questions about it because I want to make sure, like, fits for us. Looks older. Is it mostly cosmetic? Is there anything like structural or foundational?
Structural, yes. Just from what we know is the two decks in the front, they need to be replaced. Some stucco area in the front as well, but nothing foundation-wise or anything else that we're aware of.
Yeah, decks, that's not as big of a deal. I meant more like, is the house falling down type of thing.
No, absolutely not. It's been a rental. It's actually my mother-in-law's house. So, I'm just trying to be more open-minded, and I have a mentor. She's a co-listing agent. But, I have to do my due diligence and make these calls and kind of see if this is even, like, moving forward in the future, I'll have a better feel on whether this would even be a good option for my future clients.
Sure. Yeah. No, I definitely get that. Like, does it have an HVAC system? And if so, do you know how old it is? And do you know how old the roof is?
I do not. I do know that there is no air conditioning, but
right,
there is central heating.
It's usually, it doesn't have AC in the Bay Area. Okay. I mean, I got the photos. I got that. I have their price. You said it's an assumable loan. What interest rate do they have? Do you know?
Yes. It's like 4%, I think.
Okay. So, I mean, there's two ways to go around it. How much do they owe a lot on their mortgage still?
She does. And she listed it at the lowest that she wants to, sell it. But
how much does she owe?
She owes, let me see here. I know. I'm trying to find it. Like 777 that I recall from the top of my head. So 777,000.
Okay. Gotcha. And she wants to make, what is that, like? That's like 130 grand. And then, I mean, she has to pay you guys, so maybe like 100. Okay. All right. Well, let me see what I can do. I'll look around at it. My gut tells me it's not going to be the right one, just for two reasons. One is the only way that an assumable loan becomes attractive to me is if, like, I've done it before, but it only really becomes attractive in like a case like this, where either A, it's multifamily, or B, if it's a single family, kind of has to be like, she's like, screw it, like, as long as I don't lose money type of thing, and then I pay your fee, and then it's like, even though maybe it doesn't cash flow so much, I put much less down where it becomes worth it. Otherwise, I just take my 100 grand and buy a 10 unit or 15 unit. So that might just might not be the right one for me for that. I'll look around and just see where I'd be at cash too. If it's lower than the mortgage amount, then I totally get it. And yeah, and I'll like just get back to you on like what I'm thinking with this one. So yeah. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna kind of just think, I don't know. I just didn't ever think about, my mentor always suggests like we don't even bother calling people like that text us about wanting to, buy properties, but she's older, and I've had my license 8 years, so you just don't know until you know. And I want to kind of get ahead of it since it's been on the market for about a month.
Yeah.
And we're already expecting it to just sit there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad to start this
relationship.
Communication. Yeah, exactly.
I am too, right? I know most people think we're AI or whatever nowadays, but I'm a real human being. I'm actually trying to do business and try to get stuff done. Just so you know, what I look for is I look for any two things really. One is either heavy fixer-uppers, or two, um, ones where they have more distress than this, where they're like in pre-foreclosure, there's no equity, there's hoarder scenarios, squatters, whatever it might be. My goal is to be the tool in your tool belt that you use to solve that problem and get you your commission. So let me do this. I'm going to send you my business card. Save my info in your phone. I have you saved in mine, obviously, because I keep texting you. And yeah, let me quickly underwrite this. I'll probably give you a call back here in like 5 minutes. My gut tells me I probably won't be able to make anything work, but I want you to know if you ever send me anything, I'm gonna like respond, unless I'm super busy. But like I'm gonna respond eventually. So yeah, I appreciate you so much. Just give me a little bit of time, and I'll at least give you where I'm at.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and save all your information. And you're out of Denver. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I live in Denver, but my partner lives in the Bay Area. I grew up in Albany. And I started my business there, so I know California really well.
Oh.
Yeah.
He left us, but it's probably best to leave now.
I come back a lot.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay away.
Yeah.
I know a few people that moved out there and they regret it.
I don't regret it, but I also love California still.
Yeah.
So
every place is unique in their own way.
100%. All right, let me do some work on this. Let me see what I'm thinking, and I'll get back to you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, ARV looks like 1.05. So let's see here. Let's share our screen. Let me show you guys the math behind this. I should also, here, I'm going to turn on a light, and I'm going to turn on the AC because it's getting hot. It's getting hot, hot, hot. All right. Throw it in the flipping calculator. Flipping calculator. All right. 05000. It's huge. Not that one. Yeah. That's where we'd be at. So I'll give her a call back. I might as well just automatically give her a call back. Hey. Hey. Thought I'd just give you a call back. So I ran my numbers. Definitely cash won't work. The only way I can really help her out is if it starts getting to the point where she like does a price drop and she's like, you know what, honestly, as long as I don't lose money on selling this house, if she ever gets to that point, then I got something fancy for you to help out. But if she's stuck at that number, I don't really have any way to buy it. But yeah, I thought I'd let you know since I just quickly did the calculations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will keep you in mind, and I'll let her know. That we talked today. And I'll save the rest of your information on your contacts because I just saved you as Jonah.
Awesome.
I haven't had all your other details.
Do you also know of any others, or just this one right
now? From the top of my head, this is the only one I know. But you know, I'm a new mother too, so it's a little harder, more challenging for me to be looking as much as I usually do. But now that, like, it's good. I mean, I'm glad we're talking because now I know what you're looking for. I can just add that in my notes, and if I see something, I will reach out to you, or if I hear of anything.
Awesome. Cynthia, you're the best. We'll talk soon.
Thank you, John.
Bye. All right. That was a good relationship made. I'm gonna call Oscar again. Hey, Sydney. Okay, wait, let's comp this again because I don't know why I thought anything 515 on that. What did he say? Here we go, right around here. So the issue is backing that big ass road. I think that's why I put it there. Yeah. 515 because of that. I see. Okay. All right, let's go through my messages. Hold on, I think she's going through right now.
Oh, hello, Jordan. Please leave a message.
Okay.
Oh. Hello, you reached Marlo Jordan. Please leave a message and I will call you back just as soon as possible. Make it a great day. At the tone.
Okay, no one's an answer. Call me back, huh? Hello?
Hello, I just had a missed call.
Hey, yes, hey Marlo, how are you? This is Jonah Korchin. I texted you earlier about some any renovation. You sent me 5913 North Haven. Had some quick questions because it looks mostly cosmetic. It might not be in bad enough condition for me. I mean, the outside could definitely use some work, but I'm curious, is it, oh, actually, now I'm looking at these photos. Some of this doesn't have flooring. Maybe this is more, oh, or is this the garage? Hold on. So give me a little, okay, so this bathroom almost actually looks like it's under construction almost. Were they trying to do a construction project at one point, or? Hello?
He just ran out of money.
Okay.
Yeah, he ran out of money. He couldn't finish it.
Gotcha.
They're slowing down. He ran out of money and he needs to sell.
Gotcha.
So the floors are in, the bathroom's not complete, there's no doors.
Gotcha. Was this gonna be a rehab or was he gonna live in it?
Nope, he's gonna live in it.
Gotcha, that makes sense. Okay. Anything majorly wrong with it, like foundation or structure or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
No.
Does it have an central HVAC?
Yeah, did you see the MLS listing or?
No, I don't actually have access to the MLS. So, or did you mean like the public remarks? Oh, I see it. Newer roof, newer HVAC, newer electrical panel, newer dual pane windows. Okay, that has some good stuff. The layout includes a permitted garage conversion. Okay, how much of that square footage is the garage conversion? Do you know? I'm just curious.
Probably a couple hundred. I think it was 904 was the square footage when I sold it to them. And then after the conversion, I think they're at like 1234 or something like that, whatever the listing says.
Okay. How are you doing this one? Like, is it just offers as they come? Is there an offer date? How are you doing it?
What did you ask me? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Are you doing an offer date? Is it just
what did you ask me?
Give offers as they come, or?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing you though. Can you talk a little bit louder? So change.
Anyway, is this any better whatsoever?
Yeah, possibly. I'm in the car, so it's really loud.
Right. My main question was just how are you doing it? Like, is there an offer date? Is it just as it comes?
We've already received one offer that's a little bit over, and so we're just kind of waiting. I had another showing today, and I had one last night. The guy said he's submitting an offer, but I haven't received it. So
okay.
Yeah, I will show the offers as they come in.
Okay, so they're as they come in. All right. I mean,
yeah.
you've answered most of my questions. I'm just going to start looking around, seeing what I feel like I'm able to offer, and then we go from there. How's that sound?
I'm sorry, what did you say again?
I said I'll run my numbers, and then I can let you know.
Yeah. See what the numbers look like and see if it works for you, and then give me a call back.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, bye-bye.
She couldn't hear me, otherwise I would have been talking more about other stuff as well. Let's see here. All right, let's do some comping. That's crazy they got offers higher already. I'm not seeing what would be required. Yeah, we're not going to be there. I think ARV is 355. All right. Okay, that's interesting. Hello? Hello? Hey, Corey, this is Jonah Gorchin. I'm responding to your text about 1467 Hudson Way. And I wanted to ask you some questions about it. So I see it's off market, which every real estate investor loves, obviously. What does it look like on the inside? Like, what year was it last remodeled?
It needs total remodel. It needs to be totally remodeled. But yeah, bathrooms, kitchen, floors, paint inside and out. Roof is pretty good. So the roof is like only 19 years old. I think it's like a 35-year-old roof or whatever. It's the higher grade composition shingle roof. And then there's a newer furnace and AC unit, probably like 10 years old.
Awesome. How about foundationally and structurally? It's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. I had a termite inspection, and I thought it was going to be more, but it was only like $3,500 of some, trim and, just
Awesome.
basic stuff like that, which could probably be done for like $1,200. No termites, no.
And then does it look like a kind of like original on the inside, like a 70s remodel, 80s, 90s?
It's probably like, it's probably original, but it all has to be redone. But it's the windows have been changed like in the last 15 years. So the windows are good, the sliders are good.
Got it.
Everything is good. Just needs some
Cosmetic
help in the backyard landscaping, but it's fine. It's pretty simple. It's just, I think the main thing would be just redoing all the kitchen and the floor and the inside and making it look,
cool.
really updated.
What
well.
do you have photos or not yet?
Yeah, I have a video, but I think I have to send it through like WhatsApp. So if you want to send me like a WhatsApp.
I don't really have WhatsApp. Is there no way to email it?
I could try, but I think it might be too big. I don't know. So.
The best way to do it is upload to Google Drive, and then give me and then text me the Google Drive link. That'll probably be. You'll probably also be able to deal with people who don't have WhatsApp that way. That's what I usually do if I need to send a really big video.
Okay.
So
off my phone, I just upload to Google.
Yeah. What price do they want for the place?
I think the lowest that they would go would be like 80 maybe. They want 1.2. So.
Okay. Are they eventually going to put it on the market? Do they want to do it off market?
Yeah, but I'm the listing agent, so I would have to, get all the contractors in there. It's probably for an investor, a minimum of like 150,000 net,
Right.
It's all said and done, because that house being over 2,000 square foot with a 3-car garage,
Yeah.
is going to sell at a higher price because there's just not as many 3-car garage, 2,000 square foot.
Sure.
Mostly everything over there is like 1,500, 1,700 square foot,
Sure.
stuff like that. So 3-car garage is kind of big, and then having the inside laundry is big, so and two family rooms,
Yeah.
So
is it vacant right now or no?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I guess my last question is: it just seems like a decent house. Like, what's the reason they're selling it now?
So the estate took over for the owner, and so now it's just going into a trust for the son who has autism, severe type of Down syndrome or whatever. But so it'll be facilitating his costs for the next 30 years or whatever.
Got it. And then that's more or less it. It just sounds like okay. I'll run my numbers. Did you? I don't know if you've done it. You looked at all of how much this house would sell for if it was remodeled?
Yeah. So right now the market's a little more down.
Yeah.
But if we waited maybe to the end of the year or something like that, then you could get probably over 1.550, something like that.
Okay.
On the kind of like the medium range, and then if the market becomes more of a seller's market, which is always in the first quarter, the year, it just kind of goes crazy.
Yeah.
And that's when houses sell at much higher prices. So
okay,
but it might even get close to 1.6 at that point.
Okay. Well, I think you gave me everything I need. Give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna underwrite it, and I'll let you know where I'm at. Are they? If I could do 1-2, are they like ready to go, or is it more like they still need time, or what would be the next step?
Yeah, no, they're ready to go. I mean, it's not a complicated kind of deal. That's just their number. They're not in a hurry. Because they got to get the stuff out of the house and that kind of stuff. So
would it be helpful? Because something that I offer the sellers a lot is I'll just be like, hey, you don't have to. You could leave whatever you want in the house. I'll pay all closing costs. Because you're the listing agent, we could waive buyer side commission too. So there could be a lot of benefits if they're like, trying to make this easy.
Yeah, so I would see the buyer's commission would also, I'd represent the buyer.
Okay, yeah, or whatever you want to do with that. Whichever.
Yeah. So I'd represent. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of looking for a buyer as well. So
cool.
Cool. So they're fine with that.
Okay. All right. Well, let me look around. Let me see what things I think are selling for. Give me like 5-10 minutes, and I'll get back to you about like what I think I'd be able to do. The Google Drive link would help as well, but I got a pretty good idea based on what you said. So I'll text that over. Just give me a little bit of time, and I'll give you like where I think I'd be at.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Thank you, Corey.
All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, let's do some comping and just try to get this under contract right now. Because why wait? Let's just close it. That's the great thing is like I do my own comp sometimes if I'm just trying to get this shit done. Looks like 1.5 is probably ARV. Maybe even this is like a 4.3 though. So what's been more recently? A little bit too big. Okay, let's go back to 6 months. I mean, my gut says 1.5. It sold a bit longer ago though. Might be 1.45, honestly. Took a while to sell. So I feel like conservatively I should be 1.4. So we're going to use the flipping calculator. Wow, Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Oh, that's because it has foundation. Doesn't need any of this at least. Ooh. It says like 960. It's because it's bigger.
Hi, this is Corey Green. I'm not available right now.
I gotta stop sharing. Unfortunately, I might get banned if I show you guys that. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll keep moving. It's definitely a possible property. Someone call me in the middle of that. There we go. All right, let's see if there's any others. Hold on. Okay. So I don't think I have any other ones for today, really. I'm trying to see if there are any others. Yeah, because they switched it. They switched it, but it's a lot tomorrow. All right. that's all I got for today. Went for a good hour 16. Appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, y'all are the best. I'll see y'all next time.